So thank you, Christina, for joining me with this live interview. It's very beneficial when patients share their story because it allows me to also share your experience with other people who may be in a similar situation as you were coming in when we first started working together with their health struggles or their health challenges and when they're looking for answers. So thank you very much for agreeing to do this.
Absolutely. My pleasure. Thank you.
So let's get started. Why don't you tell me a little bit about, what brought you in to the clinic? What was your main motivation? We'll start with that.
So there were two motivations. First off, I could realize and see in pictures I was gaining weight. I knew I was gaining weight. That was one. Second was no energy. I just couldn't get out of bed and just had lack of energy and knew something was wrong because I could sleep 8 hours a night and still want to sleep more. So
Yeah,
weight and then sleeping a lot.
sleeping a lot. And was that tiredness, the sleeping a lot, was it affecting other aspects of life or work or productivity or anything?
Absolutely. I mean, wanting to sleep in more in the mornings, it impacts your work day.
Yeah.
So the Miracle 5 a.m. Club, like that's something I've read and wanted to try and I've done before, but even at 8 o'clock in the morning, it was hard to just really wake up and get going. And
Yeah,
so being
absolutely.
able to stay motivated and work before others get to work is very beneficial. And so that really had an impact on my life.
Yeah, especially as a business owner and entrepreneur, right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, why did you choose to join our program specifically over maybe any other program?
To be honest, you. So knowing you, I looked into some other stuff, but honestly, you have a different attitude. You don't make anybody feel bad about themselves. You genuinely listen and you just make an impact on others. So it was mainly you.
Oh, well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So that leads to our next question. Aside from me, what in particular, like about our program, like once I laid it out for you, the course over the 6 or 8 weeks, however much time we spent together, what specific about the program really do you feel like really helped you?
So you actually taking the time to take the blood samples, really evaluate it and explain it to me. You pinpointed every different position, explained to me what it meant, and you didn't make me feel bad about it. You said, hey, these are maybe some negatives, and here's where you're projected to go. Here's how we can improve it and change that path. So
Mhm.
you explaining things and not making me feel negatively about myself actually made all the difference because a lot of doctors can
Fascinating.
make you feel bad about yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. I hear that often. And I mean, I think that's part of bedside manner, right? Or lack of bedside manner with a lot of medical professionals. It's common for advice to be given, you need to eat less and exercise more, right? And
Right.
that's very generic, uh, usually not helpful for most people.
It's not. It goes in one ear and out the other. And it's just you explaining everything, pinpointing everything, explaining it to me like I don't know blood results. Like it
Yeah.
made all the difference.
As a result of implementing the training in the program, everything I taught you through the course of the program, what was the outcome?
So I'm proud to say, so during the 6 weeks that we did it, it was very nice to see some pounds being lost and some clothes getting loose. But now I'm continuing my success and it's been an actual change of life. So it's more of I'm still continuing my nutrition journey and
Mhm.
I'm adding some stuff back in, but it's been a life change. So I'm now 2 pounds away from 30 pounds being lost
30 pounds being lost.
since the first of the year. Yeah, since
Yeah,
January.
that's awesome. So something that we experienced while going through the program, the first 6 weeks, there was small amount of weight change in inches, not huge, but a lot of it was teaching you how you needed to eat to keep supporting the progress moving forward. We did see positive changes in lab work, which was great. That was an indication that we were headed in the right direction. but maybe not necessarily to your goal weight. But what I did teach you, you continue doing on your own. And now,
Absolutely.
however months later, you're continuing to reap the progress of that.
Yeah, I mean, you've changed my life, and I posted something on Facebook the other day, and just going back and looking at different photos, it's just crazy because I'm back to my normal self. I'm back to where I was, and I feel great and more energized, and just
Mhm.
I feel like I look good, and I'm proud of myself, and you've helped me obtain that goal. So thank you so much.
Absolutely.
It's not all about medicine. It can
Mhm.
be about diet, and that's really helped. So within a 6 week span of the different blood results, going from one extreme to the next and adding some working out, it was very beneficial to see that it was a lot of just diet.
Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. Now, if there's anyone watching that is on the fence about booking a call to speak to us or meet with me, I do always offer a free consultation. And you did take advantage of that free consultation to have a little one-on-one and find out, how we could help. What would you tell that individual who's on the fence?
Do it. I do it. There's no reason not to. It's a free consultation. It'll make you feel better. I mean, I was worried going, honestly, being vulnerable is this whole thing. And so I was thinking a lot of supplements. I was thinking, oh, I have a hard time swallowing pills, supplements. And you actually helped with that because you found different paths to different vitamins where I don't have to actually
Mhm.
swallow a pill. It's all about the shakes and whatnot. And so just do it. If it's something as simple as that, it's not a reason to hold you back. Just do it.
Absolutely. So I'd like to talk a little bit about what your experience was, how we had to build your program and kind of retrain your ideas around nutrition a little bit. Because I remember when we first met, one of the big things we discovered was that you were largely not eating enough, and you were struggling to lose weight. You were putting weight on, but hardly eating. So how was that? What was going through your mind when I explained that to you and told you had to actually eat more to lose?
I kind of want to ask you that same question because, again, the vulnerability and you not judging or coming across as judging, you were just simply taking notes and just being comforting and allowing me to share my nutritional journey. And so it was different for me because I was eating a lot more than I was used to. But by eating more, I was actually eating less, if that makes sense, because I was on a schedule, and it wasn't like I'm starving myself and then taking it all in.
Yeah,
It
good
was
point.
I'm on a path and I'm not starving myself to then just indulge on not the best food. Honestly, like, thought you've made me think a different way of eating and fueling myself.
Absolutely. So fueling yourself, that's a big one. That's a big concept I try to teach a lot of people is if you see food as fuel, if you can optimize that fuel you put into your body, you get a better outcome and productivity of your body, whether it be healthy aging, whether it be a boss lady in your business, in entrepreneurial endeavors, in fitness and exercise, whatever it may be. Right, you get better outcome and productivity from your body with proper fuel.
It is all about the fuel, and it's some people could think it's different diet pills or different diet resources, but honestly, it's just been about nutrition.